Today, I want to share with you one of my absolute favorite digital marketing strategies so that you're able to head into the new year with confidence. Now, the reason why I say this strategy is my favorite is because personally, it is the most cost-efficient way to do paid advertising online. So I am so excited to introduce this to you guys because I know it has helped me so much in my journey through entrepreneurship, whether it be through product marketing or trying to market my services online. And I know it will be very beneficial to you. So welcome back to another episode of Unedited. This is episode number 24 or 25, I don't know, but we are getting close to episode 30, our final episode. And in this series, we talk about all things sales, marketing, and mindset. My name is Lauren Nelson. I am your favorite sales and marketing coach, and I'm excited to get into today's topic. We will be making this very short and sweet. I'll probably do an elaboration video sometime soon. It's a long story, right? It's nighttime, as you can see, I have my flash on, so I'm trying to get through this one. But let's go over the overview of what this strategy is all about. And if you have any other questions, you can ask them in the comments, and then I'll make my, what do we call this? I'll make another video explaining and elaborating more if you guys would like me to. So let's get into it. So in this strategy, it encompasses two main things. The first one is influencers or creators, whatever you like to call them. Now, the reason why we have these two groups is because we use them to leverage their audience. Now, when it comes to finding your niche, when it comes to finding influencers or creators that have your niche, that is the most important part. And let me just give a disclaimer before I share this strategy with you guys. This strategy will not work. It won't work. It won't work if you don't have your foundation set. And when I say your foundation set, I'm talking about you aren't clear on who your target audience is, you aren't clear on your messaging, and you aren't clear on the transformation you provide. Sorry, I already told y'all it's nighttime, please excuse me. If you are not clear on these three things, don't think about this strategy, but instead you can book a call with me and I'll help you get clear so you can start making effective strategies. But if you are clear on these three things, right? Your audience, your messaging, and your transformation, which transformation and messaging kind of go together, then you can do this. Okay, let's move into the strategy. So like I was saying, once you know who your niche is or what your niche is, you're able to easily identify what creators and what influencers will allow you to leverage that. Now, again, when it comes to partnering with people who have larger followings, it's important to understand that you have to do your due diligence. Not everyone who has a big following has a following that converts. That's something I had to learn the hard way. I lost thousands and thousands of dollars learning, investing, trying, and it just didn't work, right? When I first got started, I didn't take the time to figure out who the audience was. Did they have the people did they have the audience that even wanted to buy what I had to offer? Did their audience that they have engage with them? And if they did engage, what posts were they engaging on, right? Because that matters. What type of content do they engage with? And is the content that I'm going to be having this influencer or creator put out the type that would get that same level of traction? So remember, when you're looking to partner with influencers or creators, you can't just go with the person who has the most numbers. I know so many people get so excited. Oh my God, they have like 100,000 followers. But they're all guys who don't care about your hair care products. Make sure you're understanding and you're doing your due diligence before you get into that. Now, going back to why we are using the creators and influencers in this strategy. When you find a good creator, when you find a good influencer who actually has the audience that converts, who has the community, let's call it that. They have the community. They don't just have followers, they have community. Their conversion rates are so much higher because they have that level of trust with the people that they speak to on a day-to-day basis, right? And so when you're going to speak to them, obviously they're constantly looking to give more value to their current audience. So if you know that they're looking to give value and what you have is valuable, then it's an easier connection to make, which means they're going to be more willing to promote it for you. They're going to be more willing to hype it up for you, because they know that if they do, their audience is going to see them in a better light. It's going to trust them even more, right? And so it's a cycle that goes round and round in the best way. And so where this part comes in, or where they come in, is by getting you more, I'm trying to figure out the specific words. I want to make sure that I'm being consistent with my wording with you guys. They bring more traffic, okay? So when you look at a traditional ad, sometimes when you're just getting your feet wet when it comes to paid advertising, especially on Facebook, it can cost you a lot at first, especially if you aren't really clear on how to clearly define who your target audience is. And sometimes you won't even convert. You won't even get the people who really need to see your content. However, when you partner with an influencer or a creator who has the niche that you want to reach out to, who has the people you know would love your products, right? And you know it specifically because you've done your due diligence, that level of reach is huge. The quality of leads are so great. And if you partner with the influencer and they actually love your product, you'll keep getting that level of attraction. The one thing you need to remember is that it takes 7 to 9 times for someone to see your brand before they actually start taking action, right? Especially if they're a cold lead. Now, if they're a lukewarm lead where they kind of know about you or they kind of know about your product, it might take them a little faster, right? It might take them only 3 to 4 times to see your product or to know about the solution that you provide before they take action. But typically for most people, the average person, it takes 7 to 9 times for them to see your product or service over and over and over again before they finally make that purchase decision, okay? So when we're thinking about partnering with these influencers, at least in my case, and in many other people's cases too, when you provide somebody with something that they love, and let's say you do pay the influencer for it, they'll be a lot more likely to want to share it on their own, or just continue giving their best and showing up for it because it's like, wow, it worked for me. It's a great product. Like, I want my community to have this. So just keep that in mind, okay? They are a great source of traffic. Now, what we do with the influencer part, once we have them bringing in more traffic, once we have them posting consistently, bringing new eyes to our website, we partner that with remarketing or retargeting using Facebook ads. So essentially what retargeting or remarketing is exactly what it sounds like. You remarket to the people who came to your website or came to your Instagram page. And so with Facebook ads, they have something called pixels. You place the pixels on your website so that way they can, it's basically like the cookies. I'm not an ad expert, but I just know how to work this part. So basically, you guys know how when you click on a website, immediately you might see an ad that's talking about that website. You're like, oh my God, I was just on this website, now I'm seeing ads about this website. It's because they had pixels. When you click a button, it takes your information and it's like, okay, we need to show it to her again. She showed interest in this product right here, so we're gonna show it to her again. Because again, it takes 7 to 9 times before somebody finally makes a decision, a purchase decision, okay? And so that's exactly what you do. If your influencer or creator is talking about your product or service and they take and lead these people to your website, then you will set up a Facebook ad to your website. So whenever those people click, you're able to show back up on their page. So typically what most people do is they get influencers to post their product and then that's it. They don't get to see those people anymore, right? They didn't create a lead magnet. We'll talk more about this in a later video. They don't create a lead magnet to capture emails, to, get the contact information so they can keep in touch. Because remember, social media, it's a one touch and done thing. If they don't follow you, they'll never see you again. So let's say you get thousands and thousands of people coming to see your product or service on your page or on your website, but then you never have a way to contact them again, that's a wasted opportunity. It's a wasted opportunity. And instead of wasting that opportunity, you can use Facebook ads to remarket to these people to ensure that they see your brand and they remember your name. Now, I'll just give you guys a bonus tip because this wasn't a part of it. But if you want to go even further in this process of making sure that you are and you remain in contact with these possible leads, they already qualified themselves. They're qualified leads because when the creator or influencer was talking about your product or service, they clicked, right? This was not their usual everyday content. They were selling and pitching your stuff, and they clicked. That means they're interested. That means they possibly want to buy. So if you know you have a whole group of people who possibly want to buy from you, they showed interest in your product, why would you not want to get in contact with them later? Why would you not want their email so you can talk to them? Hey, this is what we do. Hey, we're running a discount. Hey, we saw you're interested in this product. You should come back. Hey, you left your cart empty. Oh, hey, here's a free resource. Let us show you how valuable we are and see your live. Like, all those things matter. All those things are ways you can build effective strategies to ensure that you're making the best use out of these partnerships. And you're getting the most out of the strategies you create. Don't half-ass a strategy. Like, it's cool that you do influencer marketing. It's cool that you do creator marketing. But if you're not going to follow all the way through, you will be losing. It'll cost you. It will cost you. So again, remember, here's the formula. Creators or influencers plus Facebook ads, retargeting. Okay? That's just the basic framework. We can get really deep into this, but I just wanted to give you Hey guys, I'm so sorry. My storage ran out again, which I really don't know how that happened because I just bought like 2 terabytes, but I digress. I hate Apple. Anyways, what I was saying was that was just the framework of the strategy I wanted to teach you. However, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave comments down below, and I'll be sure to answer them in another video where we can break this down a little bit more. But some big news coming very soon. I won't even spoil it. I won't spoil it. It's coming next week, but I'll let you guys know. But again, please, if you have not already, like, comment, and subscribe. If you are interested in learning more about how to build effective strategies for your business for the new year. Y'all, at this point, I want to throw my phone out the window, but I digress. Sorry, I ran out of storage again. How do you run out of storage and you just buy 2 terabytes? I don't know. But let me hurry up and wrap this video before they tell me again that I'm out of storage. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Good night.